Hey guys and girls, welcome back to some Cold Steel 4. We're gonna try our luck. We're gonna go through this door and confront Rufus. Hopefully win another rivalry. And then yeah, we'll see what happens from here. Maybe this will be the last part, maybe it won't. I'm banking on it won't, because I feel like we're gonna get wrecked pretty easily. Wait, I forgot Rufus needs to be like a thing, right? Oh wait, he's already a thing, I think. I don't want... No, wait, she has to be in it, doesn't she? I forgot. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go like that. Okay. No, wait. Elliot's a good choice. We'll go with Elliot. Alright. So let's go take on the Orc Knight. Oh. Oh. What? You need Reen? Alright. We're gonna just put them in the front party. Reen, Crow, and what's her face? Right. That works, right? Alright, let's stop this bastard.
So, you've arrived.
Earlier than expected, too.
Yes, we've come for you, Rufus.
Did you really think those two from Ouroboros would hold us up for long?
It doesn't matter. They've fulfilled their role. The only thing we require for the rivalry is the Ashen Awakener. Everyone else is none of our concern. The Azure Awakener included. The Sword of the End still has a role to play, however. Campanella and Mariabelle were to thin out your ranks, but they didn't even use their ion against you. How disappointing.
How could you?
Man, say what you really mean, why don't you?
This guy has textbook villain written all over him.
Yeah, he does.
Ouroboros has their own priorities, and we have ours. We can't expect outsiders to be fully invested in our plans, after all.
Yes, I suppose that's true. Their organization is only interested in observation. Further cooperation may not be necessary.
Today's just full of interesting info, huh?
That's a topic for another time, perhaps.
The wings stolen from the Steel Maiden's Divine Knight.
The Auric Knight has completely absorbed them now.
That power was rightfully won by the Ashen Knight. It should have gone to Valimar.
Rufus Albarea, Knight of Blood and Iron. The man before me is no brother of mine.
You tell him, Usus.
Interrupting a duel at the last minute. And for your own selfish reasons. Have you no honor?
He did the same thing back when he killed Grianos at the Infernal Castle.
You're pretty messed up for someone who's supposed to be the noblest of nobles.
I can't deny it. But even so, noble blood still runs through my veins. Banter aside, I had a war to manage on top of my duties as a Knight of Blood and Iron. Surely you can't fault me for picking the most efficient course of action. Oh, and by the way, I'm happy you were able to recover Milliam, even if she is simply a projection from the sword.
How dare you!
It's okay, guys. He's not wrong, you know. Sup, Rufus? Long time no see.
Yes, you certainly surprised all of us back at the Grawl. But I'm happy, as a fellow Ironblood, that we were able to meet again. Although, I imagine my joy pales in comparison to Clara Lecter's.
Aw, don't sweat it. We didn't really have that many chances to hang out anyway.
Milliam, you're definitely one of a kind.
Yeah, she
I
is.
think you're being a bit too cheerful given the situation.
Sorry to interrupt, but I believe this will have to do for our banter. We should begin the preparations now. Ideally, this would have taken place during the Great Twilight's climax. But I suppose it may work out yet. Should you lose to Lord Rufus, he will obtain the Sword of the End, allowing us to be fully prepared for the final rivalry.
Sorry, but that's not how it's going to go.
You seem pretty confident that Rufus will win. No. Maybe it's not Rufus you place your faith in, but the Auric Knight.
Oh?
It's true that the Auric Knight has seemingly limitless potential, just like the Argent Knight.
You see, the Divine Knights may appear to be equally powerful, but there is a hierarchy among them. They have engaged in many battles over the past centuries, each time being wiped from the annals of history. All as practice for the true rivalry of the Seven. The only knight that did not participate was the Ebon Knight. It may interest you to know that even if a Divine Knight is destroyed, with time it will regenerate. Their awakeners, however, often end up as undead abominations. Nosferatu. Do you remember the field of endless blades you witnessed during your trial below Thor's? Each sword marked a Divine Knight's defeat, the grave of yet another of its awakeners.
Damn.
I can't believe it.
So that's what they were.
In all the battles that occurred, two knights emerged victorious far more often than their brethren. Their strength is second only to the Ebon Knights. Surely by now you must know which ones I refer to, correct?
Mine in the
They were,
Ashens.
of course,
His
the
in
Auric
the
Knight,
Orc.
brilliant as the sun, and the Argent Knight, which glows like the
Oh,
moon.
okay, never mind.
Following them was the Crimson Demon with 1,000 weapons, the Vermilion.
And I took them all out.
Compared to such supremely powerful machines, the Azure, Palatinate, and Ashen Knights are nothing.
Where does this guy get off?
Kinda pisses me off to hear him trash talk Ordine like that.
It's true that the kind of energy it gives off feels completely different from the others.
And now that it has the Argent Knight's powers as well.
Precisely. You made a grave error in not properly absorbing the Azure Knight's energy. In your current state, you won't be able to make full use of the Palatinate and Vermilion Knight's powers. Frankly, I didn't have high expectations for Prince Cedric's ability to use the Vermilion Knight. It makes things more convenient for us now that you've absorbed its power as well.
You just say whatever you want, don't you?
But you don't have a damn clue what we're capable of.
Hell yeah.
Class 7's been through so many crucial moments together. Everything we did in the Civil War, the Grawl of Erebos.
And in the course of those events, we lost some of our dearest friends. Yet despite that, we never gave up.
We challenged foes we had no hope of defeating, getting help along the way whenever we needed it. No matter how hard it was, and even if it was only small steps, we kept moving forward all the same.
Yeah, and the new Class 7 is following in your footsteps.
No. You've already caught up to us, Yuna. Instead of walking in our shadow, you walk with us as equals.
Optimism, perseverance, and cooperation are what give us... No. They're what gives humanity true strength. Technology doesn't mean anything on its own. Without human hearts to guide it, it's nothing more than steel and circuits. Once the Great Twilight is over, you say you want to create a world ruled by the Black Workshop. But if there isn't any heart in this cold world you want to make, then what's the point?
I'm sure when you made me and Tilly, you never expected us to have feelings. But we went way beyond what you expected. We pretty much became humans.
Yes, I believe this applies to Kia as well. And it all points to one thing.
Right.
We create meaning in our lives by our interactions with others. And it's the bonds between people that shape the world. The world you want to create is one completely under the Ebon Knight's control. A world where the inhabitants, like the gnomes, are enslaved to a higher power without wills of their own. Where people can't find meaning in their lives by struggling and helping each other to move forward. But is there really any meaning to a life like that?
There isn't.
That same tired rhetoric.
Actually, I believe I agree with them. Still, don't think yourselves unique. I have experienced my own fair share of hardship and struggle. And ultimately, I have no plans to serve anyone either. Not the Ebon Knight, nor Chancellor Osborne. My path is clear. I will be the one to surpass my father.
The Holy Sword of Vishnard.
That's one of the twin blades the Alborea family used to slay Nosferatu in ages past.
Damn. Rufus has the other one, though. Let's go.
Usus, you too?
Is that the other one?
Oh, that's cool.
So Arnaud delivered the Holy Sword of Elvars to you. This is simply perfect. We can have ourselves one more sparring match before the rivalry.
That's pretty cool that they
Do
actually.
as you wish,
I wonder if.
but we must begin our preparations.
I wonder if he always gets it, or if that's just like special for doing the side mission, like the bonding.
Original combat shell.
That's right. Even Estelle and the others had a tough time dealing with it.
It pains me to see what's become of you, Father. But I still believe in the love that you had for Mother and me. So I'll prove it. Right here and now. I'll prove to you that your love was not a lie.
Stubborn as ever, Ms. Reinford. You leave me no...
Ah, he's remembering.
You leave me no choice but to snuff out that foolish hope of yours for good. To prove to you that my master is this world's only truth. Not Chancellor Osborne, nor the Lionheart Emperor. No, I will serve Ishmelga to the very end.
This will be it, Usus.
Let's go.
Your last opportunity to challenge me before I transcend humanity. Now, let us cross blades.
Wait, does he mean...
No way.
You damn fool!
Damn.
Allow me to grant you eternal despair.
Now come, show us what you're capable of.
Brace yourself!
Get him, Usus.
Blinding light, gather in my blade! Iola's Saber!
I really don't want to have to use Usus though, all the time.
All right.
Vorpal Slayer.
Let's do this.
This is a new one.
Blade of Darkness. Cleave my foes. See you in Gehenna. Vorpal Slayer.
This is my secret weapon.
Gabriel arrow.
Holy light. Gather in my bow. Take this. Gabriel arrow. Repent for your sins.
Heavenly thunder!
Ooh, gosh.
My
that
turn.
hurt. Ow. that hurt a lot. I didn't like that at all.
Arcus
Holy Breakfast
activate!
Squad.
Crumble,
Gravy and handle. Ow. Why? Why are they going first so many times?
Give me a
Ow.
break.
Good luck!
Thanks.
This is my...
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's my turn. Ha! Eternal.
Arrogant fools! Don't think you've won yet.
Okay, here comes the stupid enhanced forms. Ow. Oh no.
Why?
Because they're cheap, that's why. Ow. Look how fast they are.
Finish!
Damn. Reen came back
Leave
just
it to
to
me.
die.
I'll take over.
I'll do my best.
Ugh, I hate
Very
these
well.
guys so much.
My soul.
Now. Charging!
Let's go. Arcus, activate!
Yeah.
His craft actually puts shields on us, right? We get 50% HP for 2 turns. Oh, that's at 200. He's not at 200. Okay. Alright, we'll hold off then.
Yeah.
Twilight.
I'll save you.
Thank you.
Unforgivable.
Now.
I wish I could revive down characters, man. Like backup. What did I want to do? We want to kind of go for Alberic, I think, because he's the weaker of the two.
Not today.
Are you okay?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Wait, what? Are you kidding me? Actually, you know what?
Ring into the night.
I'll handle this.
So a Balor?
An opening.
I shall go.
Thank you.
I'll save you.
Thank you.
My turn.
My turn.
Let's
Holy
go.
breath us. Get him.
Let's go.
We're going for him.
Shot.
I shall go. Yeah!
There.
Thank
I
you.
appreciate it. My soul.
Behold.
Got him.
Fools!
All right. Just Rufus now.
Not bad at all. Show me more.
Yeah.
I can take out Rufus. Shouldn't be too hard.
My turn. There!
I hope you're prepared for this.
I'm not, but
Let's go!
we're gonna try our best. That's all I can really say to that.
It's time I fought in earnest. Carve this into your flesh. Ha! Agrius Caliber!
Now!
I appreciate you giving me that, Rufus.
I'll take you to a world of fantasy.
I appreciate it.
Thank you.
My turn.
How do you miss?
My turn. There!
I'll handle this.
Come on, drop your enhancement, my dude. Arc blade.
An opening.
Unforgivable.
Very well.
Thank you. Now. Arcus, activate.
An opening. Not today.
There you go.
Very well. Arcus, activate.
Let's go.
Yeah!
Ha!
I'll support you.
Thank you.
Yeah!
My turn.
This dude's really annoying with like silencing us.
I'll handle this. Behold this.
My soul is one with my swords. Light! Purge my foes!
Hopefully we'll be able to do this.
Yeah!
Thank you.
Thank you.
Divide.
My turn!
Shine light.
Useless.
Are you okay?
Thank you. My turn.
Yeah! Ring!
Unforgivable. Behold.
My turn.
Thank you.
My turn. Arcus, activate.
Very well.
Ha!
Thank you.
Thank you.
Not today.
Let's go.
Ha!
Yeah!
Very well. Prepare yourself! Shatter!
Now. Search mode activated.
There!
I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Come on.
Not today!
Unforgivable!
Ooh. Give me it. No, damn it. So
My
close,
turn.
though.
Now. Arcus activate.
Shining light. Not today!
This should be it, I think.
Unforgivable!
There's no way he can survive Laura's move. Got him. All right.
I see.
First phase down.
I swear upon my sword, evil will not prevail.
I must train even.
Stats updated.
I must continue to train.
Yay!
A matter of course.
I did it!
It's happening!
The rivalry is starting!
What's going on?
I am... No, I'm...
Father?
Alisa?
Oh, he's like...
What's happening?
Look at him.
No! I am forever a loyal servant of Ishmelga. I am Black Alberic. I have no need of you, Franz Reinfeld!
Father?
Could it be losing its hold on him?
Ah, what a pitiful sight when the puppet has been cut loose from the puppeteer's strings. Perhaps the Ebon Knight can no longer be bothered to divide its attention when the end is so near. Come forth, El Prado, the Auric Knight!
As you command.
All right, let's take this dude down.
Heed my call! Valimar, the Ashen Knight!
Come! Ordine, the Azure Knight!
Acknowledged.
Night battle. Let's go. I get to choose a third to join us? Oh, okay. Yeah, probably then.
This will be the last rivalry before the battle that will decide this world's fate. Once I've proven victorious here, I will hold the power of all the divine knights you've defeated, as well as the Sword of the End. Then, I will discard my life and become an immortal.
I knew it.
Damn it.
Finally, I will challenge my father and surpass him at long last. Only then will I be able to prove my life was worth more than that of an unwanted bastard child. I will be the one who decides the meaning of my existence.
Whining. Whining.
Reen, please stop him!
I will. Don't worry, sis.
I will. Just leave it to me.
Let us bring this to a close. All of it!
Father?
Let's go!
Shit! It's down! An opening!
All right.
Yeah!
Very well. Shot! There! It's mine!
Hell. Divine Art!
It's my turn!
Now! An opening!
My turn.
Yeah!
My turn. Huh. There! It's mine!
Just gotta get rid of the other guy.
Yes! Spirit!
I see! Yeah!
Let's go!
Spirit!
Moving out.
Yeah!
They're down! You're wide open!
Very well. Shot! There! At once!
Ooh,
My
we
turn.
ripped him apart with that.
Yeah!
Alright.
Holy flame!
Oracle Saber.
Take this! I see! Yeah!
Let's go!
Spirit!
Moving out.
Spirit!
My turn. Spirit!
My turn. I hope this helps.
It's my turn!
Recharge!
All right.
I got you!
Holy flame! I see! Yeah!
My turn. Spirit!
My turn! Spirit!
My turn. Huh. There! It's mine!
I'm up! Ha! Now!
Very well.
Let's go.
Oh, come on. All right, so it's the head.
My turn.
Yeah.
Right.
They're down! You're wide open!
You've done well, but
It ends here.
Okay, this is gonna be the hard part. This is gonna be the hard part. Oh God!
It's foolish.
Immediately just murdered him.
We're in trouble. Spirit!
It's my turn.
Recharge.
All right.
I got you!
My turn. Spirit!
Holy flame. I see.
Can you stop? Can you stop?
I'm up.
That wasn't force. Calls on the Vermilion Knight's power to greatly increase all damage. Oh, I didn't even know I could do that. Okay. Interesting. Why can't I swap out our dead guy?
Recharge.
My turn.
Spirit.
Now. Spirit!
Ow.
Moving out.
I got you!
Leave it to me. Spirit!
Ow. Please,
It's
can
my
you
turn.
use that? Does it go away? I don't even remember, to be
Recharge.
honest. All I know it is it hurts. Ow.
See.
Now.
Crap, 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 crap.
Spirit!
Holy flame. I see.
Well, this bites.
You're kind of screwed. Oh, actually, you know what? That works.
It's my turn.
It's the head, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's down and open it.
Moving out.
I got
Charge
you!
up. Because I'm going to need it.
Holy flame. I see.
My turn. Spirit!
I'm up. Moving out.
There!
Unite
Let's do
move.
it!
Oh, yes.
I
It
shall
can
go. Spirit!
I'm up.
Recharge.
I got heal up
My turn.
Bordine.
I got you!
I see.
My turn. Spirit!
It's my turn.
It's down and open it.
All right.
Yeah.
There! You're wide open!
Holy flame. I see.
Please don't hit. Please don't hit Ashen Knight. Oh no. Oh no. Oh my god.
We're in
Oh,
trouble.
that was painful.
Spirit!
That was 100% painful.
It's my turn.
God.
All right. I got you.
Yes! Spirit!
It's my turn.
Holy.
Moving out.
Here. There.
Finisher.
Shoulder.
Is it enough? Oh my
gosh. I see. King.
I shall go. Ha!
This is it.
It can't be.
We'll keep going for a brighter tomorrow.
I must train.
Nice.
I lost.
Yes. You've been defeated, Rufus.
I had the Auric Knight, the strength of the Argent Knight, and the fortress's power. It should have been impossible for your friends to win. Usus, members of Class 7, please, tell me why.
It's because you refuse to rely on anyone but yourself.
Yep, that pretty much sums it up. You had people you could have relied on, but you chose not to.
Despite your issues with House Albarea, your bond with Usus was real at least. But still, you shut him out. You chose to walk this path all by yourself.
And you didn't even rely on the other Ironbloods. That's the legacy you've made for yourself. Being just too good to need anyone else.
In a mindset like that, it's just not healthy at all. You've pulled string after string to keep Crossbell under your thumb. But that was only a temporary measure. What kind of future would that lead to?
Yes. In governing Crossbell, you relied mainly on deception and force. Though they served you well the past few years, they are brittle tools that break easily. You can't rely on them forever.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
No matter your methods, there is only so much you can accomplish alone.
Yep. Your approach is pretty much the opposite of Prince Oliver's.
It's true.
I can't argue with that. At least, contributing to the formation of Class 7 was one of the few things I can be proud of. I imagine that once I fall unconscious, you'll discover the fortress's garden has changed. There, you'll find a path to the very core of this fortress. The blazing demon waits for you. He will be your most difficult battle yet. Prove to me you have the strength to see this through to the end. And what lies beyond is the final rivalry. To think it's nearly over after all this time. In the end, I was nothing but a fraud. Inferior in every way to their real sons.
We'll take care of it from here.
Please rest, brother. However, before you do so, I need to knock some sense back into you.
Go on then.
Looks like it's finally over now. Yes. I've been bottling this up for so long, but now I've told him everything that needed to be said. That must be a relief. Yeah, I bet that took a real load off you, huh, Eustace? To all of you. You have my sincerest thanks for your help. I wouldn't have been able to come here and confront Rufus without you. Of course. Look who's gone all humble on us now. It's all the more precious for how rarely we see that side of him. That's useless for you. We really should have recorded that for posterity. Don't you think that's kind of harsh? I don't think he's that standoffish. You don't know him as well as we do. Alright, you guys, I'm just teasing him. That aside, I can't help thinking about Alberic's near change of heart back there. Almost. He was close to breaking free from Ishmelga's influence. We saw Franz Reinfurt's transformation into Black Alberic ourselves, through the spectral moon mirror. However, today's battle gives some hope that it can be reversed. Maybe. I'm wary of being too hopeful. It would hurt too much if it turned out to be impossible. Let's not talk about it now. There's one more rivalry to clear and another obstacle for that. Yeah. McBurn was already a pain to begin with. But now with another form you've seen, he's straight up a monster. You really might have to rely on a divine knight or two if you want to get past him. Really? He's not even an awakener. And he's packing that much of a punch? It may seem against the code of chivalry, but in his case, we've got to throw everything we have at him. We'll do what it takes. I think we're all pretty exhausted right now. Let's take a break. We've been promised a new pathway from there as well. Why don't we see what that's all about? Velimar and Ordine deserve a rest too. I appreciate the sentiment. Go ahead and teleport the camp. Everyone, look. It's changed. This one will take us to the core, huh? Seems like it. Looks like a black dome from the outside. It should be the last sector of the fortress. Now our boss is Enforcer number 1. The blazing demon awaits us. Not just him, either. We're almost there. Get some rest before we head out. It's going to be intense. Should eat, too. It might be a good idea to inspect our equipment and make sure everything's in order. Indeed. Everyone be certain you're prepared before we make our departure. Okay. Let's go do it. That elevator will take us to the most dangerous part of the fortress. Are we ready? Guess there ain't a need for words at this point. Yes, We've almost made it to the end. It's been over 2 years since Class 7 was founded. How time flies. I consider myself lucky to be here with everyone today. I feel exactly the same. 2 more adversaries remain here, though they'll be much more difficult than any others we faced. We can handle them all together. The generic monsters on the way keep getting feistier too. They're almost a dog for the soul dots. Don't skip on top level arts and lost arts when you feel you need them. And don't forget to unleash all the crafts and orders you've got under your belt while you're at it.
Well then, let's go.
Thor's Military Academy, Class 7.
Prepare to advance to the final sector of the Imperial Fortress.
Right.
Now.
I'll handle this.
Yeah.
This infernal
Very well.
darkness. It's as if it leads straight.
Even more so, since the blazing demon is waiting for us ahead.
Guess it's up to us to shed some light in here. We are the Radiant Wings after all.
Heads up. That one means business.
Ooh, a tough one.
Looks like a real tough one.
Whoa, you sense that? So much power in the air. You think it was rippling off in heat waves. I think even we're all picking up on that. It's like a raging wildfire. I'd say you're developing rather well, if you can discern that much. We'd better be ready for anything. Its power comes from beyond, governed not by the rules of this world, but by the divergent laws. It's impossible to even imagine what he could be capable of if that's the case. You have some insight into that kind of stuff, though, don't you, Emma? If McBurn is just a warm-up for the rivalry with the Ebon Knight, I don't want to even think about what's waiting for us. Sounds like overkill if you ask me. Knowing what McBurn's goal is, I doubt we'll have any choice but to fight him. But before that, I want to talk with him as much as possible, as we can get some more intel, not to steal Yuna's idea on that one. Oh, a sound plan. He may reveal more than the fool did, if he's so inclined. Let's see if we can get him in the mood to talk. And when it comes down to it, I owe it to my father to help you win this battle. As an exception, Panzer Soldaten will be usable in battle against McBurn. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna end it here, guys. Leave a like, subscribe, share with a friend. In the next part, we take on Conflagration himself. Hopefully we can win it. We'll find out.